Construction's now underway on the new boardwalk at Lake Wichita, but what about the boat ramp phase of that project? Well, with recent changes to the project, that phase is now on hold, resulting in the Lake Wichita Revitalization Committee having to return a $500,000 state grant. Curtis Jackson joins us now from where the new boat ramp's going to be built. And Curtis, are they going to lose that money for good?
Well, not necessarily. They still plan to revisit their original plan, but one thing's for certain, they're still banking on community support to make this boat ramp happen.
And so the plan is for the new boat ramp to go here.
Chair of the Lake Wichita Revitalization Committee, David Coleman, and the entire committee have had their hands full trying to determine the best way to make the entire Lake Wichita revitalization project happen, phase by phase. But some phases are taking a back seat while others move forward.
Texas Parks and Wildlife is getting a lot of pressure to show progress on the boat ramp project. They issued a grant to us for about $500,000 a couple years ago, and there's very tight time frames that go with that grant.
And with much of the committee's focus being on the Veterans Plaza, Coleman and others decided to hold off on the boat ramp phase, allowing them more time to raise the funds needed for other projects.
What we've decided to do is take the boat ramp project, scale it down a little bit so that it's less expensive, combine it with the Veterans Plaza project, and then start our fundraising in earnest right now.
But will the committee lose that $500,000 grant for good?
But the best thing to do is to give back the grant for now. That way they can repurpose that money, because what we wanted to avoid was a situation where we waited and waited. If we didn't get our funding, then the money would be lost for all purposes. So we didn't want to do that.
So for now, the Lake Revitalization Committee is relying on community support to help them match the amount needed to apply for that grant again. But it could potentially be less than the $500,000, with that project being scaled down. But for now, they will continue paddling forward with the boardwalk and Veterans Plaza. Now, the first phase will be the construction of the Veterans Plaza, which holds a price tag of $750,000. Now, the second phase will include the boat ramp, and the final price on that is still being determined.
It's going to be very nice one day. And before all of that comes together, people can still show up and go out to the lake and enjoy what it has to offer now, including a gorgeous sunset right behind you there, Curtis. Okay, thank you very much, Curtis, for that report.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful out here.
It sure is.